All right, so we are back. We are going into Libra rising, okay? So this is a new moon reading for the new moon in Aries that will be taking place on April 1st. It is conjunct Chiron, so this is going to be dealing with our deep wounds. It's going to show us how we have the ability to heal ourselves, and it also gives us an opportunity to be able to, speak on how we feel. But also Mercury just went into Aries, so it's not what you say, it's how you say it, okay? So if you want to be heard, watch your tone, watch your mouth, and, be very clear about the direction of the conversation, or it could turn into something very volatile, you guys. So yeah, so if you are a Libra rising, the new moon is transiting your 7th house. 7th house is actually ruled by Libra. So this is illuminating relationships. This is illuminating business relationships and also contracts, okay? So I'm going to be pulling from my own little tarot deck that I made. So Spirit, what do you have for Libra rising, new moon transiting the 7th house? Speak to me. What is it? What do you have for Libra rising, new moon transiting the 7th house? What do you have? Again, I like to do the free fall method just to see what cards will fall out. Okay, perfect. So we have listen, go out, and nature. Wow. That's pretty straight to the point. Let's see. All right, now we're going to pull from just the traditional Rider-Waite deck. Okay. So this is, first I'm going to pull for what you need to release. What does Libra rising need to release? What is no longer serving their highest good? What is hurting them? What's in their subconscious mind? Okay. Interesting. All right. Is there anything else for what needs to be released for Libra rising? Okay. Now, what needs to be embraced for Libra rising, transiting the 7th house? What needs to be, okay, yep, that's the message. Number 7. Is there anything else for what needs to be embraced? Y'all, my voice is crazy right now because it is late. And I am really using this Aries new moon energy to get shit done, okay? Wow, oh, I've been wanting to pull this for someone because this card is so freaking cute and beautiful. We have Pegasus of the freaking rainbow light. Look at that. All that color. Okay, sorry. All right, so what needs to be released right now for Libra rising? We gotta release somebody in our life that is emotionally manipulative, someone that is emotionally unstable, somebody that is not good for your mental health because their emotions can be very consuming, and they might disguise themselves as being emotionally disciplined, but you know that, internally this person is just a mess, and it's not good for you. It's not good for your emotional well-being. It's not good for your mental health. So this needs to be released. That's just very clear, straight to the point. Got to go, needs to be released. This is not beneficial for you. This is not player. We don't like this energy, okay? You know, Libra, y'all are ruled by the 7th house, which is dealing with relationships. And a lot of times, I feel like y'all's relationships is something that y'all have to learn how to conquer in this life, because either it could be a very beautiful relationship or it could be very codependent. And if you have somebody that is in your life that is emotionally abusive, manipulative, and just unstable, it can create codependency. It can create a trauma bond. It's giving trauma bond energy that is there, okay? We don't like that at all. And the King of Cups is associated with the sign of Libra or Scorpio. So this could be you. You have a Libra placement. If you are being emotionally manipulative or abusive, or, you know, just all over the place, you really need to ground yourself. You know, you need to look at yourself, and because you don't want to put anybody through that. Now, if you're dealing with somebody who has a Libra placement, who is a Libra sun, moon, or rising, or Venus in Libra, this might be them. Or if they are a Scorpio rising, sun, moon, or Venus in Libra, this could be them, okay? We don't like that. Then we have the Two of Pentacles that, you know, gives us clarification. The reason why this is an issue is because you are trying to juggle between yourself and that relationship, which also throws off the rest of your life. Now I have me versus this relationship, which is also me neglecting my responsibilities, me neglecting my job, me neglecting my vision, me neglecting my business, me neglecting my friends, me neglecting my self-care, me neglecting my health, me neglecting my goals, me neglecting the things that I said I wanted to do. You're not able to do this because we're dealing with a whole bunch of emotional energy. Now, if you are single and you're not dealing with a particular person, you know, this could be you and your mind, and just, you know, because we do have the new moon conjunct Chiron, this could be bringing about inner child issues that are coming up. And you're just like, emotionally, I'm all over the place. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. You have to find balance. You don't have to put all of your eggs in one basket. You don't have to neglect one part of yourself to have the other. You can find balance, okay? Now also, with your finances, you need to find balance with your finances, Libra rising. We can't be going too hard, spending too much money on one thing, spending too much money overindulging and having nice things, or even, you know, spending money on trying to get your credit together. Like, oh, I'm just going to pay all this stuff off, but then you're neglecting other responsibilities. Or, you know, this bill really needs attention, so I'm going to spend all this money on this, but you're neglecting other things. You got to find balance, okay? Now, what you need to embrace, this card has been coming up a lot. We got the 7 of Pentacles. The number 7 is dealing with relationships, business, contracts. If you feel stagnant in your relationship or with your job or with your business, we need to do some reevaluation, okay? You got to speak up. You got to communicate about what you want and the direction that you want to take. Maybe you forgot your vision because you've been too busy over here in this emotional aspect that you're like, I don't even know what I'm doing this for. Even if this is like dealing with spiritual ascension, it's like you might get so caught up in trying to do everything right that it's like, I don't even know what I'm doing all this stuff for at this point. You have to stick to the vision, okay? Ground yourself. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles. To me, this is just about having faith, surrendering to spirit. You might be lost in the sauce over here because you forgot that spirit is the one who got you to this place. Spirit is the one who was like, yes, you was asking for this job. You was asking to start this business. You was asking for this relationship. Now you have it. If it's something that you asked for, if it's not working out the way that you need to, you don't have to do everything on your own. You got to rely on spirit. Spirit might be, you know, putting conflict and all types of obstacles in your life to realize that this is an opportunity to rely on Spirit and see how Spirit is going to move on your behalf, okay? All right, Libra rising. Now, these cards, we have listen. We need to listen to our higher selves, listen to our intuition, listen to the synchronicities that are popping up, or listen to some music, listen to some frequencies, listen to some things that bring you back to happy times in your life where you remember yourself, you remember who you are, okay? Listen to nature sounds. We also have go out, and how crazy, nature. You need to get out into nature, ground yourself. So maybe this is what it is. Listen because you're going out into nature. So go somewhere where there's running water, a stream of water, where you can hear birds chirping. Take a walk in the morning, take a nature walk, ground yourself. You know, I was listening to this guy on Instagram. He's like some type of health guru, and he talks about how when you get up in the morning, it's really important for you to go outside and, you know, kind of get the sunlight or the daylight into your eyes so that you can attune yourself to the natural rhythm of the day. And then you have the energy to start your day. Listen, don't speak. Go into nature. We're not talking. Don't be on your phone. Don't be scrolling. Don't be looking at stuff. Go into nature, take a walk, and just listen, okay? Now we have the Pegasus of the Rainbow Light. I've been wanting to pull this card, so let's see what's in store. It says, the genius of the soul is such that it understands how to grow wisdom out of suffering. Wow. This means our challenges are opportunities. What did I just say, Libra rising? For our soul to heal. Through soul growth, we become wiser, more compassionate, clear, loving, kind, and free within our hearts to feel connected yet independent. We discover an inner reserve of peace, irrespective of what is taking place in our lives. Pegasus of the Rainbow Light flies into your life to let you know that you are growing. The issues in your life are not a sign that you are doing something wrong, but rather that you are courageous and are healing. You can outgrow the suffering you are now experiencing, but the only way for this to occur is by engaging with it and steadily finding your way through it. You are on the rainbow path of spiritual progress. This path may lead you into issues you thought resolved, or into awareness of previously unconscious suffering. Do not turn away. You have divine blessings and the courage and wisdom to successfully process any issue in your own way and time. Beneficial outcomes will eventually emerge, even if you find it hard to have faith in that right now. Remember, rainbows reveal themselves after the storm. As for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, Pegasus, the guardian who ensures you to stay faithful to your spiritual calling, is guiding you toward ample reward. Trust your path and your process. In time, your heart shall recognize the blessing you have brought forth for yourself. Relief, increased happiness, and blessings are predicted. Straight to it, Libra rising. Okay, this is beautiful. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you would like to book a full tarot or astrology reading, go to solaristhehighpriestess.com. I also wrote a children's astrology book. If you are interested, you know anybody who's about to be a parent, anybody who is a parent, or if you are a parent, this children's astrology book is very beautiful. It's going to be the first of a series of books that I've written, and it's just going to be a great introduction to your children, learning about how what the planets do for them and what characteristics they have for them. So I just want to say thank you guys for your support. Subscribe and like my channel. Follow me on Instagram. And thank you. Send this to a Libra rising.